And I wanted to share a little bit about my story with Beachbody, with my health and fitness journey in general, and how becoming part of the Beachbody community and its programs really helped me to change my life. So to get started, I originally started my health and fitness journey when I was, back in 2015, which is about 3 years ago. Prior to that, I had been to a orthopedic back doctor because I was having a lot of back pain. And to give some context, I had lived a very active lifestyle. So I was doing martial arts and playing basketball my whole life. So I was very active, definitely didn't think twice about it. But once I got into my college years, I kind of got, a little bit more into studying and distracted, and definitely didn't keep up with my health and fitness. So I gained a lot of weight during that time. And when I was, I think, around 23, I found myself the heaviest that I had ever been in my entire life. And not only just that, I was having really bad pain in my back. So I couldn't walk for long distances without feeling pain. I couldn't, stand for a long time without feeling pain. It was definitely something that was bothering me more and more the longer I let it go. So when I went to the doctor, I did x-rays and everything, and I found out that I had degeneration between my vertebrae in my lower back, and that's what was causing the pain. So, in my early 20s, having been told that, they told me basically I had the back of a 50-year-old, which was insane, right? You never think that in your early 20s you're going to be told something like that, but that's kind of what happened and what I was told. And so from there, they basically told me that in order to help myself in the future, I couldn't reverse the damage, I couldn't fix it, but what I could do was lose some weight, make my body healthier, and strengthen my core muscles, and allow myself to better support the injuries that I had. So that's kind of what led me to health and fitness. Now, believe it or not, even after hearing that, I still wasn't, I guess I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to help myself. So I think for about a year or two, I waited, I watched, I thought, okay, I'll try to eat healthier, I'll try to be a little more active. But it wasn't until I saw a transformation from a Beachbody program. It was actually my boyfriend's sister, and she had done Insanity Max 30, and her results were insane. So I saw that and I thought, hey, why not give this a shot? I tried to do it on my own for a couple years, and it wasn't very successful. So I thought, okay, let me try to follow a program. Let me try to give myself some structure. So from there, I kind of dabbled in the workouts a little bit. I didn't follow a full program, but I did start working out, and I did notice a difference. And then, a few months later, I actually started and decided to do a group just like this one. It was a free 5-day group, and I remember it was a grilling challenge, and it was basically just like this: clean eating, meal prepping, and just learning to eliminate processed food, sugars, things like that. And so prior to that, I hadn't paid much attention to my nutrition. I was just doing the workouts and I was seeing results, but I thought, hey, why not give this a shot? Why not give myself, 100% commitment to something like this and see what it can do? So I did the 5-day clean eating challenge, and I actually felt amazing. I remember feeling good. I remember dropping a few pounds, some extra bloat, and just overall really benefiting from following that meal plan, that program, those recipes. And then I also learned to cook a little better, and a little cleaner, healthier, and whatnot. So that brought me to the next step in my journey, which was joining a challenge group, which is much like this one, but it was a full commitment to a program, and that program was 21 Day Fix Extreme. And it was a 21-day program, 30-minute workouts every day, clean eating meal plan. And so, my coach at the time told me, hey, try this with us, commit to it, and let's see how you do. So I did the challenge group. I did the 21 days. I committed to nutrition. I would say about 80-20. 80% of it I followed, 20% maybe let myself waver a little bit, and then I did the workouts 100%. And I actually lost 7 pounds and 11 inches, and it was crazy. In 3 weeks I lost 7 pounds and 11 inches, and I remember thinking, wow, that was just 3 weeks. 100% commitment to myself, both fitness and health. If I could do that in 3 weeks, what can I do in 5 weeks? What can I do in 2 months? What could I do in a year? So that kind of tossed me into my health and fitness journey, and I decided that, hey, while I was working on myself, I might as well start coaching. I might as well start helping others as well, and that's kind of how I got here. So one thing I want to point out is, the journey never ends. We are all on our own journey. We all have goals, and no matter how fit and how healthy you get, you still have goals and things that you want to improve on yourself. So, I was always challenging myself to do something different, something more, something not just more, but just different. And so I worked at it. And, when I first started my journey, I looked at a program like Insanity with Shaun T, and I thought I could never do that. And then within, a few programs after I had done 21 Day Fix It Extreme, I was doing Insanity Max 30, and I was actually doing okay with it. And even more, I was not just losing weight, but I was gaining strength. I was able to build up to do full burpees, which I would have never done before with my back issues. I was able to actually get into push-ups, do push-ups. It actually took me 2 years to be able to do push-ups on my toes. Just side note. Anyway, but I worked up to it, and so I did 22-minute hardcore. I did a bunch of different programs, and I will share some of my transformations in the comment thread below after this, just so you can see kind of where I've come and where I've been. But even after 3 years, I'm still working on my own journey. I'm still making progress. Every program I do, every couple months, I measure my progress, and I'm still working towards my goals as well. So that's kind of the fitness aspect of it. And on the other end, the nutrition is, I think huge. It's even, I think, bigger than the fitness for me. I didn't know, before I found Beachbody programs and nutrition programs, I didn't really know enough to know what clean eating was, to know what I should be eating, to know what I shouldn't be eating. I didn't know how to cook cook things that were healthy and still delicious. So following a nutrition program helped me to kind of put the pieces together that I needed to not just be healthy, but be happy, make meals that tasted good, that made me feel good, that weren't just, plain chicken breast and steamed vegetables. Well, some people may like that. I'm not the biggest fan of plain chicken breast all the time. So, I learned to expand my horizons. I learned to cook more. I learned to do meal prepping. I learned to actually spend the time educating myself and expanding my horizons and learning to do what worked for me. And once I started really incorporating the nutrition, I'll tell you, the results were quicker and the results were more definite. Fitness will get you so far. It'll build strength, it'll build muscle. But if you really want to be healthy from the inside out, you have to be fueling your body with the right nutrition. So one of the other things I incorporated into my diet was Shakeology, our superfoods nutrition shake. And you probably hear us say that often, but the reason we say it is because it really is packed with superfoods. It's clean, it's delicious, and actually that was number one for me. I had tried other protein shakes, out there, and Shakeology was so much more than a protein shake. It was filled with lots of good things for my body, and it actually tasted good, and that was huge, because who wants to drink something that doesn't taste good? I personally I love sweets, so it also kind of helped me quench my sweet cravings when I had them. And my favorite is cafe latte with a cup of frozen strawberries, a cup of frozen spinach for extra green, and a couple teaspoons of powdered peanut butter. And I could eat that on repeat every day of the year, and I actually have. I don't think I've gotten tired of it yet, and I've been drinking probably that combo for a couple of years now. So that helped me out a lot. It was also an easy thing for me to make in the morning before I went to work. Just whip up my shake after my workout, go to work, and then be able to go about the rest of my day. So yeah, the nutrition part is huge. I mean, you could work out all you want, but if you're not feeding your body the right things, then you won't see the results that you want. Now, having said that, I do believe in balance, and I do believe in not depriving yourself of the things you want all the time. I'd like to say I lead probably an 80-20 lifestyle. 80% I try to eat clean. I try to, prep my meals. I try to, even when I go out, eat kind of the cleaner options on the menu, the healthier options. And then 20% of the time I let myself have what I want. So when I'm going on vacation, a lot of times I indulge in the things I want. I'm going to a place where I'm trying new things and I don't feel guilty about it. And that's the cool thing about it being a lifestyle, is that you can have the things that make you happy, indulge in the things you want, and food doesn't have to be your enemy. It could, you just need to learn how to balance it out. So on the day-to-day, if you're eating healthy, you're, fueling your body with the right foods, then when you have the opportunity to eat that cookie or that pizza, then do it and don't feel guilty about it. Have it, move on, and then get back to your routine. And it, one meal, one day even is not going to derail your results. It's only when you quit and you continue to go down that path that it'll do so. All right, so I feel like I am rambling, but to summarize, since I started my journey, I think I've lost close to 40 pounds, which in 3 years doesn't seem like a whole lot, but the important thing I like to note and I'm proud of is that I've been able to sustain it and keep it off. So I may have gone up and down a few pounds here and there, but I've been able to live a life where I'm able to lose the extra weight, build extra strength and muscle, and maintain it, So I think it was also close to like 29 inches. I don't know, I haven't done my count recently, but around 40 pounds and 29 inches that I've lost over my 3-year journey. And it's been sometimes a struggle, but overall, it's been a happy, healthy life. And I plan to continue that for the next years, for the rest of my life. So if you're considering joining us, for a longer group after this, committing to a fitness program, want to learn more about just Beachbody in general, programs, products, anything, feel free to comment on this thread. Feel free to reach out to the coach that invited you to this group, or let me know, and then I can help you do that, and we'd be happy to help you out. All right, thanks guys. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a good rest of your day.